Simply Sweeni.
Hello and welcome to On Air with Simply Sweeni. Before I start my show today, let me wish a very happy Women's Day to all the wonderful ladies in the world. Today, value yourself and know that you are special and don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. Dreams, passion, talent, and courage, we have all it takes to rule the world. It feels great to be a girl, and yes, people are right when they say it should be Women's Day every day. But hey, there is nothing wrong with getting pampered, right? So have fun and have a super Women's Day. I would like to dedicate today's first song to each and every woman of the world and to all the beautiful and wonderful women that have touched my life over the years. Take a listen.
वो खिड़कियां जो बंद है अब खोल दो, जो दबी सी बात दिल में है अब बोल दो, रोशनी हर जगह फिर से बिखरे, फिर सुबह होने दो. Hey woman, we love the girl in you. Hey woman, we love the girl in you. है हर तरफ खुला आसमां पर खोल दो, दिल की सुनो दिल से कहो चुप ना रहो, दिल की सुनो दिल की कहो चुप ना रहो, चुप ना रहो. मुस्कुराहट चेहरों पे निखरे, फिर सुबह होने दो. Hey woman, we love the girl in you. Hey woman, we love the girl in you. मन ही मन सोच कर ये खुश हो, खुद को अब तुम पहचानती हो. मन ही मन सोच कर ये खुश हो, खुद को अब तुम पहचानती हो. जिस तरफ चल पड़ो रास्ता हो, फिर सुबह होने दो. Hey woman, you are special. We love the girl in you. Hey woman, we love the girl in you. Hey woman, you are special. We love the girl in you. Hey woman, we love the girl in you.
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back. A word for our sponsoring partners, Chandraraj Law Office. Thank you for your support and encouragement. And of course, the Simply Sweeni Challenge is powered by Origin India. Remember, you can call in anytime during the show and take the Simply Sweeni Challenge and win prizes. The studio call-in number is 702-731-1230. That's 702-731-1230. और आज इस शो में मेरे साथ एक बार फिर से है द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ फ्रेंड्स ऑफ इंडिया मिस्टर यतिन दौलत एंड एक्स प्रेसिडेंट मिस्टर जयेश मेहता. वेलकम.
Hello.
Thank you. Namaste.
How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
Very good. Well, I'm very happy that you guys could join me in again for the part 2. And last week हम लोग बात कर रहे थे Friends of India की, the organization that has been successfully promoting Indian culture in Las Vegas for the past 29 years. हमने बात की the work that Friends of India does, the challenges that the committee faces, and the help that the community can provide. Also, we spoke about how Friends of India and the other organizations locally can join hands and work together towards the common goal. आज का discussion, I want to start with a very important part of Friends of India, which are the members and the membership. 29 years say Friends of India has members list, and new people join in every year. Last Diwali, there was some confusion on this issue. Yatin, would you like to shed some light on this? And of course, what's the status of membership right now?
Sure. Well, first, I'd like to wish all the women a very, very happy Women's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And Sweeni, happy Women's Day to you.
Thank you, Yatin
You're welcome. and सभी सुनने वालों को यतीन दौलत का प्रेम भरा नमस्कार. Let's talk about business now.
Okay.
As far as yes, there was a confusion about the membership, but this year, the business as usual. There will be a membership for this Diwali when you are at the Diwali annual program. We're going to have a membership for the next year.
Okay.
And
So, Diwali pe aapne speech di thi, and you said that part of their ticket sales will go towards the membership.
Absolutely.
So that's continuing. So everybody is still a member of Friends of India, and you have an upcoming event which is Holi.
We have an upcoming event which is Holi, which is on April 20th. It's going to be at the Mountain Crest Park in Durango, and you can we will forward you more information through our Taza Kabar letter, and it's open to all the members.
Okay.
And it's free event.
That's wonderful. हम लोगों ने जो जयेश आपसे पूछती हूँ, हम लोगों ने जो मेंबरशिप ये दोबारा शुरू किया है, एक्चुअली वी कैन नॉट से कि दोबारा, क्योंकि
it was
still there. तो but
I think उस टाइम पे थोड़ा confusion था, पहले मैं सब औरतों को हैप्पी वुमेन्स डे, क्योंकि मुझे भी डांट नहीं खानी है किसी से. And thanks Sweeni for doing this thing. We did had the committee, and I think the present committee wanted to do some changes. But what I feel now and what they have felt is, people have a pride in having a membership when they are the member of Friends of India.
Course,
they have a pride in saying that I am a member of Friends of India, and glad that and the president has already clarified his in his speech at the last Diwali program, and now in future and we do continue as probably $25 is the membership what we will be going to continue with them.
Absolutely.
Okay. Very nice, Jayesh and Yatin. Thank you for the clarification. Lekin before we move on, let's go ahead and listen to my first request, the song requested by Raju Nathani. It's called Ek Banjara Gaye from the movie Jeene Ki Raah. Enjoy, you guys.
एक बंजारा गाए जीवन के गीत सुनाए, हम सब जीने वालों को जीने की राह बताए. एक बंजारा गाए ओ, एक बंजारा गाए जीवन के गीत सुनाए, हम सब जीने वालों को जीने की राह बताए. एक बंजारा गाए ओ, किताबें गम में खुशी का कोई फसाना ढूंढो. जमाने वालों किताबें गम में खुशी का कोई फसाना ढूंढो. अगर जीना है जमाने में तो हंसी का कोई बहाना ढूंढो. आंखों में आंसू भी आए तो आकर मुस्काए. एक बंजारा गाए जीवन के गीत सुनाए, हम सब जीने वालों को जीने की राह बताए. एक बंजारा गाए ओ, सभी का देखो नहीं होता है.
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back in conversation with Yatin and Jayesh. Jayesh, you were going to say something?
नहीं, मैं ये कहने वाला था, ये राजू भाई नाथानी को आपने बहुत ही अच्छा जितेंद्र का गाना चुना था. हमें भी बहुत मज़ा आया यहाँ पे रेडियो स्टेशन पे बैठे और सुनते हुए. थैंक यू.
चलो, वेरी गुड. ऐसे ही आप सबसे मेरी गुजारिश है, रिक्वेस्ट भेजते रहिए और गाना हम प्ले करते रहेंगे. And we were talking about the membership. Let's get back to business, as Yatin says. We were talking about the membership, and let's talk about the promise that comes with the membership of 2 free events. And the third event is paid for. And the free events are Holi and the Independence Day. And, of course, the paid-for event is Diwali. Yatin, any changes in that?
There is one change that we want to bring it. Of course, the Holi is going to be free. The 15th of August, there'll be a ticket charge. Right now, the tentative date that is fixed is on the 24th of August. Admission is going to be $20 for the Independence Day, but the part of the proceed that we are collecting is for charity again. We're going to do the local charity. We haven't quite decided yet which one, but it will be part of the proceed will be going to the local charity. And due to the fact that it for the budget wise, it's pretty expensive for us to the venue that we have chosen and other things that we are doing it. We wanted to kind of take some money. Part of it goes to the cause and toward the charity.
Yeah, then. This question was brought up, the bylaws. Now, is there anywhere in the bylaws that it says that you cannot charge for Holi? I mean, the Independence Day and Jayesh, you both have a lot of knowledge about the bylaws. I would like you to comment on that too. Is there any place in the bylaws where it says that?
Doesn't say anywhere as far as my knowledge is concerned that and it can change from president to president.
It can.
It can change.
Okay.
We can always put a amendment to the bylaws, but again, like for the last year, we'd charge, but all the 100% of the proceed was sent to
the charity.
Okay. So that's the only way we can collect the charity. And as far as this year, it's the same thing basically, pretty much.
I think, Sweeni, I will just talk what Yatin has said about this thing, charging money at the 15th of August. I think what we have to look at why we are charging, the cause behind it, and the purpose behind it. If you look at it, it will be like almost a free event for the members, but the whatever the amount they collect, it will go to a charity. So it will be like basically a free
fundraiser.
It's a fundraiser type of, but in the name of our 15th August. So they want to have both that 15th August spirit in all the Indians and also do a charity work on that. So that's why I think that's what their aim is, their goal is, and their purpose is of the committee.
So you said a very nominal charge. Have you decided on the charge yet?
Yeah, it's going to be $20.
So is there any reason we brought it up again this year?
Again, looking at what we have collected in past and the membership is $25. We all our events are not self-sufficient funded events.
So
basically, we have to draw from our from the collection of from
collection.
the Diwali.
हम लोगों ने कभी सोचा है कि हम लोग मेंबरशिप की फी बढ़ा दें लेकिन keep the events free? कि वो is that not possible?
नहीं, ये भी possible है. This is also one. See, every committee has to decide this thing, and ऐसा कोई bylaws में ऐसा नहीं लिखा हुआ है कि membership $25 ही होना चाहिए, नहीं होना चाहिए.
अच्छा, तो ये 29 years से हम लोग $25 की मेंबरशिप देते आ रहे हैं. अब कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग तो हर everybody gets a cost of living adjustment even at their job.
Absolutely.
So is it possible, or is it something that you guys are willing to sit down and think about, maybe asking the community how they feel about it, to raise the prices of membership and then leave the two free events?
Well, I think the expectation of our events, the raising the bar, is going higher and higher.
Times have changed.
As the times have changed, know. So the venues have changed, the costs have changed, the catering where we used to get it done for $5. Now it's changed that too, so it's a lot of factors are involved in that. And again, we are it's a very nominal charge of $20, which is and then again part of it proceed is going to go to the charity.
It's going to the charity. And of course we are a non-profit. Friends of India is a non-profit.
Absolutely.
It's a very good thing to actually do some charity. Good. Also, have you decided on the venue for Independence Day?
Yes, it's going to be the same at the World Market Center. And in the last year?
Last year it was sold out event, and then we did have a lot of people asking to be there when we could not provide the seating for them because of the sold out event. Didn't you or your committee feel that you should get a bigger place since it's such a popular event and you guys did such an awesome job in doing that event? So we have looked through a lot of venues and finding out that again the rents and all the factors keeping in mind, centrally located for everybody's convenience, based on the view and the ambiance of the building and everything, awesome. Keeping that in mind. And main thing is basically keeping the expense in mind. Of course.
On the top of everything is keeping the expense in mind, and we are getting it for very, very reasonable price, and we are 500 is the capacity. The seats are going to be again limited, 500 seats that will be available. And
it will be 500 seating?
It will be 500 seating, just like last year,
Okay, perfect. So I guess let us know when the tickets open.
Absolutely.
All right, moving on to the next request. This song is a special request from Harvinder Singh. The song is called Sing is King from the movie Sing is King. Take a listen.
Snoop, Digo Double G, the life of the party. Lay back, stay back. I'm in the Maybach. This ain't James Brown, but it's the big payback. Watch me zoom by, make it boom by. What up to all the ladies hanging out in Mumbai? Cheese make dollars, East West masala. Sing is the king, so you all have to follow. I'm trying to stack my butter. I'm trying to stack my butter. I'm trying to get this water. I'm trying to stack my water. Sing is king, sing is king. हर कोई जाने. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. दुनिया दे राजे. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. हर कोई जाने. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. दुनिया दे राजे. यारी है जाने इनादी, बकरी है जाने इनादी. अपना पहचान इनादी, ताइयों है दुनिया कहती. यारी है जाने इनादी, बकरी है शान इनादी. अपना पहचान इनादी, सब मिलके कहते ने. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. हर कोई जाने. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. दुनिया दे राजे. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. हर कोई जाने. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. दुनिया दे राजे.
सिंह सूर में रखते ध्यान, अगर लोड़ पड़ी दे देंगे जान. राजे महाराजे भी करते सी मान, रखते सी पगुच्ची बनते सी शान. जो सिंघा ने कितियां कुर्बानियां ने, और दुनिया ते छड़ गए निशानियां ने. दुनिया ते बन गए सिंह बादशाह, पर सब तो ऊंचा ओ सच्चा बादशाह.
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back in conversation with Yatin and Jayesh. My next question is geared towards the past presidents. Yatin, I'll start with you. What do you feel should be the role of past presidents in Friends of India in the current committee? And how much help do you get from the past presidents?
I've been very fortunate that Jayesh Mehta, really gave a lot of time and his views and ideas. I was very fortunate that he was there for me when I needed him. And I really want to thank you, Jayesh, for helping me out, for this last year with all the events. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yatin, for that. And, Sweeni, this is what happens when you are a president-elect for 2 years and then you are a actual president for the another 2 years term. Within that 4 years of yours, in the organization, you become very close to the past president.
Of course.
And I have, for example, when I did the 15th August parade, and my cultural secretary, Supriya, and you contacted a couple of past presidents to come with the banners of the Friends of India. And they were the front people. And, all the past presidents, they all came up whenever they were available. For example, when I took over from Dr. Himanshu Shah, he gave me a lot of support and help. And the same thing, when I was there, for a first year as a president, when you are actually taking a role of a president, you need a help or support from your past president, because there are a lot of emails, the web addresses, the website, and, a lot of things, the finance aspect and everything.
That's where the President's Book of Secrets come in.
You told me, that was.
We are sharing with you a little bit at a time.
A little bit at a time.
Maybe we need to come to more shows and share you more information.
I think we are not in $1 million budget right now. We are in $100,000 budget. So there is no secret for that. But yes, actually, past president do really help us. And when we are in the committee, and they call us, like, for example, when Yatin needed help, he will call me, or I will call Dr. Himanshu Shah if I need a help. And
so is that's all the role that past presidents have to play in Friends of India, or there should be maybe in the advisory committee a spot for the past president, or is it not needed?
I would love to have a spot for the past president to be in the advisory committee, but I'm sure what happens
after
is
the 2 years they don't want to be there, huh?
It's not the 2 year part. It's the 4 year part, because you got to remember 2 years of president-elect, and then 2 years of actual presidency. So I'm sure they need a little break, but I think they're always there. I think, and I want to take this opportunity to thank those who were before me for 28 presidents. I mean, I can understand their situation, and our community was not that. Now you can
relate to it.
Now I can relate to their pain and anger and frustration. No, but
where is that Yatin coming from? Anger and frustration. We know that Yatin was always happy.
Because our community was not as big as back then.
Of course.
So if you have to say there were 14 past presidents, so Yatin would be the 15th one.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not an anger issue here. It's not a frustration issue. It's because you have a family to run, you have the organization to run, and after working for 4 years continuously,
absolutely,
and remember that we are in the mid age of 50s plus or something. We have a lot of other responsibilities.
Speak for yourself.
I know. So that's
I think the past presidents, whatever they had at that time of ability, as far as the funds and all that. I mean, they really, really work hard, and I salute each and every one of them for giving their time, giving their effort, and making it to continuing carrying out the torch, passing on to the next one, to the next one, next one.
And you guys all have done an awesome job with you have done the justice with the chair that you hold. So on that note, I will real quick play my next request. It's a song called Resham Si Hai Ye Hawai Sanam from the movie Mere Yaar Ki Shaadi Hai, requested by Raju Nathani again.
Hey, 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 la la la. रेशम सी है ये हवाएं सनम, आओ जरा पास आए सनम। रेशम सी है ये हवाएं सनम, आओ जरा पास आए सनम। जागे जागे अरुमा है, जागे जागे हम, ओ जागे जागे अरुमा है, जागे जागे हम। हो जाने दो अब फासले कुछ तो कम, जागे जागे अरुमा है, जागे जागे हम, ओ जागे जागे अरुमा है, जागे जागे हम। रेशम सी है ये हवाएं सनम, आओ जरा पास आए सनम। जागे जागे अरुमा है, जागे जागे हम, ओ जागे जागे अरुमा है, जागे जागे हम। अंगड़ाई लेके हवा है चली, तो क्यों न खुशबू बिखेरे कली।
खुशबू हवा में कैसे भरे, कलियां है शर्माती है क्या करें।
क्या पता है ये क्या शर्म है या सजा,
क्यों है बेताबियां इंतजार एक जरा।
एक पल की भी दूरी तो अब है सितम। जागे जागे अरमा है, जागे जागे हम, ओ जागे जागे अरमा है, जागे जागे हम। चुप रहना चाहा था रह ना सके, फिर भी जो कहना था कह ना सके।
तुम मुझसे कुछ भी कहो ना कहो, ऐसे तो खोए हुए ना रहो।
अब तो जो हो सो हो, बात दिल की सुनो।
कहती है धड़कनें, कह भी दो।
तुम्हारे हैं हम, है तुम्हारी कसम। जाके जाके अरमा है।
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back. बात कर रहे हैं यतिन दौलत और जयेश मेहता से about Friends of India. एक चीज़ मैं पूछना चाहूँगी कि Friends of India कहाँ था, अब कहाँ है और अब कहाँ हम लोगों को पहुँचाना है. Where do you see Friends of India in the next 15 to 20 years? Jayesh, we'll start with you on this one.
Oh my God, that's a big, great question. And to answer this question, I think what I have heard different stories from the past president who really organized this this organization. They used to meet at somebody's home, collect their own money, and they used to have potluck type of thing, and that's how they started. There used to be like 4,500 people, FOILV members from there. It used to be in a very small place, like not at the Cashman Center. I think, Yatin, please correct me, more than me. But then now we have a Cashman Center where we have a capacity of more than 1,500 people to come. And you see the changes, you changes in the cultural program. We have been doing it, you see previously there was a screen behind the stage. Then we started with the new lights, new musical part. We started with different, like we have started with the 4th of July parade. Getting involvement into the other, So we started with the parade. You can see a lot of changes. And I think if I'm correct, we have never done a charity work in past. So. And for last 4 or 5 years we have been doing this activity of the charity work now. And my future, what I'm thinking is, if I want the young generation to come into the organization, participate, and I want the Friends of India to go out into the, and blend with the American culture also.
Okay. Yatin, would you like to add something?
Yeah, I do. And I think as far as Joyce talked about the past and part of the present, future is looks very bright to me, because I know the next 2 years after my presidency, the incoming president, and I think the vision has changed. Our community has grown. I think the biggest thing that happened in our in our Las Vegas is the community has grown by leaps and bounds. I remember attending when I moved to Las Vegas. I only remember it was 150 people came to the event, and we were at the one of the Masonic Lodge, very small.
That was the Diwali.
That was one of the Diwali functions, and Holi and this thing came later, But again, we're on a very small scale. Okay. Now we are to a par where we are on a very large scales.
Okay.
And when we're growing by leaps and bounds.
Of course. So
and
in 15...
remember, we have been inviting a lot of political leaders also, and we have set a stage for the political leaders of the state of Nevada to come and join us, This is, I think, and thanks to, this is all contribution of the past presidents, where they have brought us into that level.
Jayesh, when you mention about the political people or the coming to our events, is that something that conflicts with our bylaws? That we will not engage in any political activity, or is it something different?
One thing, let me clarify this thing. We are not a political organization, and we have never supported any of the political parties. What we wanted that the political leaders of the state should know that this is an organization which exists. That is what my
So basically, the mainstream to know that Friends of India exists.
Exist here in the and this is what our Indian culture, our Indian values are.
Okay, sounds good. Anything else, Yatin?
I think
basically what I want to know is, in 15 years, where do you see Friends of India? And especially with all the other organizations that are in town, and every day you hear about new organizations coming up, do you think Friends of India is going to still stand where it is, or it's going to progress? And where do you want to see, what heights do you want to see Friends of India in 15 to 20 years?
I think we want to be, first of all, what height do I want to see? Where do I want to see Friends of India? I think I want to see Friends of India on an international scale. We want to people to know, everybody in Las Vegas community, the whole community of Las Vegas should know what Friends of India is. And I must ask the listeners out there, all the listeners, if we need to have some young people come forward. And we have a lot of them already in my present committee, but I think we need to have more aggressive. And we wanted to start like a youth club and a senior citizen forum. All these under Friends of India. And these are the futures things can happen, So I see a great bright future for Friends of India, and we'll continue to do that.
परफेक्ट. चलो इसी बात पे चलते हैं हम अपने अगले गाने की तरफ. द सॉन्ग इज कॉल्ड तूने और रंगीले कैसा जादू किया फ्रॉम 1981 मूवी कुदरत. इट्स पिक्चराइज्ड ऑन राजेश खन्ना एंड हेमा मालिनी. टेक अ लिसन.
तूने ओ रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, तूने ओ रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोले मत वाला जिया, तूने ओ रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोले मत वाला जिया, बाहों में छुपा के ये क्या किया, रे पिया हो तूने ओ रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोले मत वाला जिया. पास बुला के गले से लगा के तूने तो बदल डाली दुनिया, नए हैं नजारे नए हैं इशारे, रही न वो कल वाली दुनिया. पास बुला के गले से लगा के तूने तो बदल डाली दुनिया, नए हैं नजारे नए हैं इशारे, रही न वो कल वाली दुनिया. सपने दिखा के क्या किया, रे पिया हो तूने वो रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोले मत वाला जिया. ओ मेरे साजन कैसी धड़कन शोर मचाने लगी मन में, जैसे लहराए नदिया का पानी, लहर उठे रे मेरे तन में. ओ मेरे साजन कैसी धड़कन शोर मचाने लगी मन में, जैसे लहराए नदिया का पानी, लहर उठे रे मेरे तन में. मुझ में समा के क्या किया, रे पिया हो तूने ओ रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोले मत वाला जिया, बाहों में छुपा के ये क्या किया, रे पिया हो तूने ओ रंगीले कैसा जादू किया, पिया पिया बोले मत वाला जिया.
Simply Sweeni.
All right, welcome back. A word again for our sponsoring partner, Chandraraj Law Office. Thank you for your support and encouragement. And of course, Origin India. Okay, let's take a break from our conversations and play the Bollywood quiz. Yatin and Jesh, are you guys ready?
Let's. You know what?
Always.
Sweeni, I was not as much as nervous about the first part of this program. I was more nervous about the Bollywood quiz than I was answering the question.
Don't let me put any pressure on you, but I hope you brushed up on the Bollywood skills.
I have. Let's see.
No, the president is always right. So let the president, they always says the wife is always right. So let's.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't give it so easy. Make sure you fight for it, Jesh.
That's right. Yeah, don't let him get away with it.
No, I will not. Okay, the rules stay the same. I have the final say.
Okay.
Right
Got
now, it's my show,
It's
so I
your
have
show.
the final say. Okay, there are no buzzers. Whosoever speaks first and whosoever I hear first will get the point. And Ready?
Okay.
Okay. The first question is, complete the following line from the following song. The first one is, and you can sing if you want to.
Sure.
Jeena yahan, marna yahan.
इसके सिवा जाना कहाँ?
Very good. Yatin gets that one. Okay, next one. क्या हुआ तेरा वादा?
वो कसम वो इरादे.
Yatin gets that one too.
Let
You're
him
getting
win.
a little
Yeah.
slow. Don't let him win. I will not take that.
yeah.
I will not take that excuse after the show. Okay.
Maybe I should slow down a little bit.
No, you're doing great. Okay. What is the profession of the following people in the corresponding films? Okay. Amrish Puri in Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge.
Father.
It's not a profession.
Oh, he was a convenience store owner.
Actually, because you said father, I'm not going to give that point to you.
On. He was a convenience store owner. Okay,
No,
profession.
that was after,
Okay,
yeah.
alrighty.
Okay, Vidya Balan in Lage Raho Munna Bhai.
She was like you, Sweeni. She was a radio
host.
DJ.
Yes, I'll give that to Yatin again. Okay, debut film of the following people.
Okay.
Amitabh Bachchan.
एक दो आंखें 12
वो 7 दिन.
No. नहीं 7 हिंदुस्तानी.
Something was 7. Something with 7.
Okay, Jayesh, you get your first point on that one. All right, Rajesh Khanna.
I have no clue.
Munim.
Nope.
No.
Babarchi?
No, that
Probably
was
don't know.
he
No,
gave me
long-
the name Jatin Khanna.
Next one. Next
Okay,
question.
anyways, the answer was Akhri Khat on that one.
Okay.
Okay, this is a question on who is he. The real name of this person is Vasant Kumar Shiv Shankar Padukone. Who is he?
He's the father of Deepak Pandukone.
Absolutely not.
No.
But that was a good try. That's why I kept the last name in there.
I know.
Any
That was
guesses?
a trick question.
If I give you a clue, he was a very popular director and an actor and a producer.
Sorry.
He's made films like Chaudhary Ka Chand.
Gurudat? No.
That's correct.
Gurudat.
It is Guru Dutt. I'm not
Okay.
giving you that
Okay.
point though.
Okay, I know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so the Guru Dutt's real name was Vasant Kumar Shiv Shankar Padukone.
Wow.
And the only relation Deepika and Guru Dutt has is that they belong to the same tribe.
Okay.
Name the actors and actresses in the leading roles in the following movie. Amar Akbar Anthony.
Amitabh Bachchan, Vinod Khanna, Rishi Kapoor, Shabana Azmi,
Neetu Singh and Praveen Babi.
Praveen Babi.
Okay, I'll give you both of you. And the old movie Waqt.
Balraj Sahani, Rajkumar, and Shashi Kapoor.
And also Rajkumar.
He said Rajkumar.
Rajkumar, I already said, Balraj Sahani.
Yeah.
Okay, I want the leading, not the supporting. Leading actors in the old movie Waqt. You've given me Shashi Kapoor, you've given me
Balraj
Rajkumar.
Sahani.
He was the supporting.
So Rajkumar was the leading actor.
And
Shashi Kapoor was
And?
there. And Sunil Dutt?
okay.
It was his, before my time, so it's an ancient movie.
Really?
So
I know the answer to that. Actresses.
Nirupa Roy?
Absolutely not.
Not.
Okay, never mind. So the answer to the actresses, it was Sadhna Sharmila Tagore.
Okay.
Okay, nobody gets it. And the last question is who was this song picturized on? It's a very popular number. It's called Bhavre Ki Gunjan.
Rajesh Khanna?
No.
No.
Bhavre Ki Gunjan Hai Mera Dil?
Shashi Kapoor?
Absolutely not. The answer is Randhir Kapoor and Babita, and it's from the movie Kal Aaj
Aaj
Aur
Aur
Kal.
Kal.
Yatin
Okay,
is still
Yatin is
win.
still very winning.
And Jayesh, you still win because nobody
As a
loses on
loser.
Simply Sweeni. All right, time for my next song. It's called Sajda from the movie My Name is Khan. Take a listen.
तेरा नाम पुकारे
से नैन तिहारा
तेरी काली लकीरों से जिंद मेरी जागे धड़कन से तेज दौड़ूं सपनों से आगे अब जान लुट जाए ये जहां छूट जाए संग प्यार रहे मैं रहूं ना रहूं सजदा तेरा सजदा दिन रैन भरूं ना ही चैन करूं सजदा तेरा सजदा लखवार करूं मेरी जान करूं
अब जान लुट जाए ये जहां छूट जाए संग प्यार रहे मैं रहूं ना रहूं
सजदा तेरा सजदा दिन रैन भरूं ना ही चैन करूं सजदा तेरा सजदा लखवार करूं मेरी जान करूं रांझना नैनों के तीर चल गए साजना सांसों से दिल सिल गए पलकों में छुपा लूं सीने में समा लूं पलकों में छुपा लूं सीने में समा लूं तेरे अंग रंग रंग मेरा बोले
अब जान लुट जाए ये जहां छूट जाए संग प्यार रहे मैं रहूं ना रहूं
सजदा तेरा सजदा
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back in conversation with Yatin and Jayesh. Okay, this next question goes to both of you. On occasion of Women's Day, I would like to ask you that for the first time in 30 years, a woman is being elected as President of Friends of India. As all of you would know, Supriya Mirchandani is the incoming president who takes over next year. She will be the first woman president of this great organization. What are your thoughts on it?
I want to wish her all the best, first of all. And I think she's going to be absolutely wonderful because not only she's a great person, but I think she's got such a passion for what she does and her dedication. She puts 110%, in whatever she does. And she loves the community. She loves to work with people. She loves to do. And that's why I pushed her into taking this position also as it, and I'm happy that, she's in my team right now and we're all working together. But I think she's going to be absolutely one of the great presidents.
Sweeni, if I have to add here, if anybody knows more about Supriya, other than Ashok and her parents, I know
Sweeni
Supriya and you, but I know Supriya very well. She was my cultural secretary, and you were with her in the joint cultural secretary. And I'm so proud to tell you, it's because I know her very well or she is coming as an president of the Friends of India. But working with her, I have seen that passion, the vision for she and you have to bring a different new look to the cultural aspect of, and Friends of India. And I remember when I was there, you guys used to come with new ideas, which I would really was, in fact, at the first time was scared of doing that, but you guys convinced me of doing that. And I think, that really brought a new look to the Friends of India cultural
activities. I know
activities.
you're talking about the parade. That was all her.
With the
She brought
parade,
this,
I think you guys have started us. I know there was a lot of work, Supriya, and then you have to do to start the 4th of July parade. And to get a prize in the first parade, and then Yatin also continued that. That was one. That was what I was talking to.
Participate in the 4th of July
participate
parade.
Outside our culture, and the vision. I think look at our Diwali program. The way we started with the Diwali program, the lights, music, TV, and it looks like as if it was a professionally arranged. And we are not 100% there.
Okay.
But we have started, and I and my best wishes to her, and I'm always there for for her, there to support her.
Okay, and real quick, do you think, or how do you think it will change Friends of India as an organization for not actually as in personally Supriya, but a woman president taking over after 30 years? Do you think that will change the organization at all? Or if you do, how do you think that will?
I think, see, once a female, she becomes the president of the Friends of India. And if you look at the committee of the Friends of India, we have lot of cultural secretaries, like Neeru Piplani was there, but we can see that, there will be a lot of women will participate and try to become a president and vice president of the organization.
Okay, perfect. Before I close today, my last song, Manzile Apni Jagah Hai, from the movie Sharabi. Take a listen.
मंजिलों पे आके लुटते हैं दिलों के कारवां, कश्तियां साहिल पे अक्सर डूबती है प्यार की। रास्ते अपनी जगह, मंजिलें अपनी जगह है, रास्ते अपनी जगह, जब कदम ही साथ ना दे तो मुसाफिर क्या करे।
Simply Sweeni.
And welcome back. Yatin, during the song, you were trying to tell me that you have to say something before I close?
Yes, I do. I just wanted to recognize my committee, and I want to thank them for all their support, what they've done. First of all, Sweeni, thank you for giving us the opportunity as the Friends of India to be here and to express our feelings and concerns.
Of course, that's my pleasure.
I want to start off with introduce my committee. Vice President Vikas Khurana, Secretary Nitin Modi, Treasurer Virendra Sanwal, Culture Secretary Purbasha Banerjee, with Joint Cultures Subcommittee Savita Kaushal, Smita Chaudhary, Meena Dadlani, Public Relation Amit Agrawal, Advisory Committee is Bharti Sharma, Neeru Piplani, Monisha Saxena, and Preeta Sanwal, and all the volunteers and everybody that have helped us. And the last one, incoming President Supriya Mirchandani.
Thank you, Yatin. Thank you for that. Thank you to the community and the Committee of Friends of India. And I would also like to thank both of you to be on the show again 2 weeks in a row and also answered all the questions about Friends of India. I would also like to wish Yatin great success in the upcoming events and wish Friends of India reaches great heights in the future. You guys, we will see you again next week on Simply Sweeni Saturdays. Don't forget to push your clocks forward 1 hour tonight. And till I see you next time, here's Simply Sweeney signing off. Stay blessed.